bed. So usually I'm a morning person. I wake up and get ready before 8:30 a.m. even comes around because my narcolepsy meds I take at night, when it wears off, boom, I'm awake. That's just how it works. But from everything we did yesterday, the errands and then the puppy pool party, which I'm so thankful my body held up and allowed me to enjoy it while I was there, which it was really cute. Watch yesterday's vlog if you want to see a bunch of happy Goldens in the water. When I got home to Paul and Janice's house here, I was just so fatigued and exhausted, and it's just like this heavy weight on you of physical exhaustion. It's really hard to explain, but it's like unbearable. And so I allowed myself to rest a little extra this morning to try and counteract that. I'm feeling better than last night when we got home, so about to get up and do my first breathing treatment of the day, sort out my daily meds, and get ready, chronic illness style. Daily pill pack is filled, first breathing treatment complete, and I know I said that I wake right up as soon as my narcolepsy meds wear off, but I didn't want y'all to think that it was a cure for narcolepsy. There's no cure for it. And as the effects of those meds wear off in the afternoon, I start struggling a lot with my narcolepsy again, and some days are worse than others. It just varies. I just do the best I can to treat my chronic illnesses, and that medication is one of the things I use. So anyways, I'm feeling progressively a little bit better and better with the fatigue as I got ready, and one thing that's going to help is my infusion, because it's infusion day today, so I'm going to go hook up to that and take care of the Harlow, and everyone is actually awake with me. Yay!
And the hippo's tired from all your playing yesterday in the pool. All right, Harlow, come on. Let's go out.
Well, dogs are happy. All right, time to hook up to my infusion. Okay, so it's infusion day. I do this 3 times a week. It's the main treatment for my POTS, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, and it helps with my symptoms of dizziness, weakness, fainting, fatigue, all the terrible debilitating issues that come from my autonomic nervous system dysfunction. And my form is just my ANS cannot regulate my blood flow properly. So here we go. I'm going to set it up. I've got my saline and lactated ringers. I've got my ambulatory infusion pump, the tubing, which I'm going to prime, which means gets the air out of it, hand sanitizer, of course, a saline flush, which I'm going to hook up first to check to make sure my port is working properly and the needle is in place, and then everything goes in my infusion backpack and I can infuse on the go. Let's get started. And I'm all hooked up, and I've got my saline infusion bag ready to go after I'm done with my lactated ringers. Now I'm gonna do a training session with Harlow. The first things we're gonna do are body awareness exercises, which is where you teach your dog that they have rear legs, because dogs don't actually know about their hind legs. You have to teach them through body awareness exercises, and those things help Har and I move through tight crowds and tight places, and helps us move more cohesively as a team. I have a tutorial on body awareness exercises you can teach your dog. They're good for any dog, not just service dogs, so that's in my training tutorial playlist on my YouTube channel. And then we're gonna work on her reaction response task, which is one of her newer tasks she's learning, because when I have an allergic reaction, one of the first things I'll start doing is scratching the rash on my arms, and sometimes I get brain fog and don't realize I'm doing it. So I'm teaching her to recognize it, and then she'll nose bump me and say, hey, you're scratching, time to apply your emergency medication. So that's what we're gonna work on right now. Good girl. Sit. Touch, touch. Good girl. Yes, yes, good girl. Harlow. Sit. Watch me. Touch. Yes, good girl.
Yeah.
girl. Well, Harlow is happy from her training session. Janice and I did a little bit of a live session. It wasn't planned and there was no specific Q&A or anything. It was just her goofing off while I was editing my videos. I was editing a little bit of today's vlog and my chronic illness video, some of my POTS infusion video, and I'll get to my port video. There's just so much editing to do. And now we're going out to eat with Paul and Janice's family, so I'm gonna change. And yes, that can be kind of tricky when you're hooked up to an infusion tube. It's kind of like a sport, but don't worry, I've got it figured out. And now we're just gonna get ready to go. Alright, getting changed was a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be, but it's fine. We're all fine. And we're on the way to eat. Lunch was fun. We went to Carrabba's. I got chicken parm. What did you get at Carrabba's?
Me? Mahi mahi.
We got fish. And now we're getting Harlow her food. We left the dogs in the car with Janice because we're just coming in real quick to pick up her food so she can eat for the next 2 weeks. She stole some of Orion's old kibble, which is the same formula in puppy form, this morning for breakfast. Well, we've been back here at Paul and Janice's house for a while. Janice and I rested in her bed. I did some editing and took a quick nap. She took a nap. We rested for a few hours trying to build up some energy to go on our adventure tonight, and I finished my infusion, so now I'm just gonna get ready to go. We are, where are you? There you go. We're here at our adventure spot. Gonna head into one of the Disney parks. Woo! Harlow is sporting a newer vest today. You're looking good, Hippo. Good girl.
Make sure.
Why do you call your dog Hippo?
You gotta answer that question. A lot of people ask.
It's a nickname.
Sorry.
We're here at Magic Kingdom. Woo! We're ready for some fun, right, Paul? Woo! People like staring at us and going, oh my gosh, dogs, than usual. I guess Paul just said summer's coming, so the parks are gonna just get more and more crowded, I guess. Headphones on because of my sensory processing disorder, and also because of Janice's
hyperacusis.
Yes.
It has started.
Harpo! Here, watch me. Good girl. Harpo! Harlow! Harlow, watch me. Good girl.
Julian's here. Julian lives with me in Tampa, or not with me, but no, we live in Tampa Bay. He's my friend from Tampa Bay, and he happens to be at Disney, so we met up, and now we're gonna go have some fun here together with Paul and Janice. We just took some pictures in front of the castle with the dogs. Definitely got crowded here. What do you think, Hippo? Hello, hello. We're gonna go to the Haunted Mansion ride, which is my favorite ride and Janice's favorite ride. So that's cool. There's little ducklings.
Back. Oh my god, they're so cute.
Tyler, leave it. Good girl. Little ducklings.
Where'd you go?
Oh my goodness. Since Harlow has a solid leave it, I was able to go see the ducklings. Nobody disturbed them, which was awesome. And Harlow didn't go for them or get hyper-focused on them or anything, which is great. And what's also great is my new camera can actually take videos at night. That's awesome, yay! Haunted Mansion, woo!
Let's start at this one right here. We're going to fill in the room, okay? Thank you. And the next one, watch your step. Right in hand for me. Thank you. Next one, step.
Getting dark, so we're putting on the lights, illuminate the dogs, and keep them safe in the dark. As you saw, they slow down the moving walkway for the dogs, and then they just get into the cab thing, lay down on the floor and hold a downstay, and that's it. Pretty easy. They can go on most of the slow moving rides here, and the rides they can't go on, like roller coasters, they can do dog swap, or you can use a crate they provide and somebody waits with your dog while they're in the crate. It's really awesome. That's what we usually do. And I went to Disney World a few weeks ago with Judd, and I used the crate with Harlow. There's an example of it, and there's a link to that vlog in the description of this video. Well, we've been here about an hour. We did photos in the castle, we went on Haunted Mansion, and starting to fade. I'm getting really fatigued. Legs are starting to hurt a lot. So narcolepsy's kicking in, so we're sitting down taking a break. We're gonna find some churros, and then we're gonna head home before things get too out of control health-wise. So this is one of the relief areas here at Magic Kingdom. They all have signs like this for service animals, and there's about 5. So Har just did her business, and we're gonna continue on our way. Well, we said goodbye to my friends like Julian and his gang, and we're dipping out because we're not feeling so great after just, how long, like an hour and a half? Oh my god! Alright, I was just ambushed by a large bug, but I'm okay. It's not that bad. Happens in Florida. Anyways, we're leaving the park now because
Yes.
she's tired. I'm tired.
We just need to go.
Yeah, we cannot last that long here with our chronic illnesses. Probably about an hour and a half is our max, but we enjoyed it. We are just cutting through the gift shops to get out of the park quicker. It's our little trip. Right, Harlow? Good girl. Well, 3 of us, well 5 if you count Orion and Harlow, made it out of the park before the rush, and we'll probably hear the fireworks, at least the beginning of it, but Orion and Harlow have been trained through them so many times, the fireworks don't faze them at all, which is awesome.
Well, we're back home. We survived Disney. In case you're wondering, the mask for me is for filtering allergens and immunodeficiency reasons, and we wear headphones because I have a sensory processing disorder, which you can learn more about in my All About My Autism video, link in description, and she wears them because
I have hyperacusis, which is from my vestibular issues.
Which means loud sounds really hurt her ears. And yeah, so we lasted about an hour, hour and a half, and we had a lot of fun, but we have chronic illnesses, so there's always going to be repercussions. I'm dealing with some leg pain, blood pooling from POTS, just exhaustion. Janice is wiped out from her narcolepsy, so we both got ready for bed, and we're gonna sleep really well tonight, and so are the pups, because they're tired too. Oh, you saw how well they did with the fireworks, which is awesome for their training. So that's it. Thank you so much for joining us on our adventure.